welcome everyone. Hopefully everyone had a great summer. It's always fun coming up after Neil and Terry who get to talk about basketball, because I'm sure you guys all have tons of questions about how renewal's going, how sponsorship's going, but I'm here to answer those for you. We obviously have had a busy summer. One of the goals of ours was to have events all year, and we're just coming off of our third Rip City Relay, where we went to Southern Oregon this year, and then we had our second Rip City 3v3, which is becoming very successful, where we're raising money for Special Olympics. So now we're heading into the season with a lot of new faces. So we're very busy on a business side, working on marketing and all that good stuff to launch a season. And I wanted to make a couple little announcements before I go into Q&A, but we're holding a pretty cool event on the 14th of October called Game On. That's going to benefit our foundation. All of our players are going to be there. It's going to be a fun, interactive opportunity for fans to come. Obviously, all the information's on our website. And then we're going to launch a Rip City Academy in November, which is going to be a youth basketball initiative that we're pretty excited about, with the goal of getting basketballs in young kids' hands over the next couple of years. Our goal is to get 5,000 kids playing over the next 2 years. So with that, I want to answer any questions that anyone has about what's going on the business side. Renewals went extraordinarily well this year. We were in the high 90s. I think 97% is where we ended up. It's a testament to our fans. They, obviously love the Trailblazers, and we had a really solid renewal. Sponsorship continues to be an area that is doing very, very well for us. We're seeing double-digit increases every year. Partnership revenue is up significantly. We have a lot of new partners coming on board. Excited about what we're doing here at Moda Center. So 2 areas of our business that are doing very, very well. Obviously, renewal next season will be an interesting one to follow. We renew so early now, so a lot of the change and transition in the team, hadn't been decided by the time we renewed. But our renewal rate was really, really good this year. Yeah, on the onset, there was a lot of frustration from fans in terms of how quickly everything happened. So what we did is we just ramped up our outreach to them. I spent several months actually personally calling season ticket holders that were concerned about the direction of the team, just to talk to them about the reasons why things happened to the composition of the team. And now we're getting a lot of great conversations with fans that are really excited. They really want to get to know the new players and kind of see that as an exciting time of being a fan, is seeing people grow. So we're having a lot of great conversations with fans now that are wanting to come and see what all these new guys are about. Tons of initiatives. We're, if you go to our website today, we're doing special profiles on every player. So you can click on them and you'll see video content, you'll see Q&A with them, you'll see stuff about their history in the league, you'll see photos. So we're really gonna work strategically over the course of the year to introduce all of these new players to our fans. Because they want to know their story and where they come from and what makes them tick. So we've been working a lot in the off season on that. So you're going to see a lot in game, you're going to see a lot digitally, you're going to see a lot in our advertising spots that we're getting ready to launch in the next couple weeks as well. Less accurate. It's the difference is, say, some of the bigger markets in certain advertising categories, there are more possibilities. So for example, if you have a partnership with a bank in a big market and you lose that partnership, there's 3 or 4 people waiting in line to come on board and advertise with you. Here, there aren't 2 or 3 in certain categories, so we just have to be a little bit finer as an organization and make sure we don't lose accounts, and fortunately we haven't. In fact, we're growing sponsorship accounts at a level that I don't think most teams in the NBA are. So that's one area that we've really spent a lot of time reinvesting in. We have a bunch of resources that are thrown towards our partnerships, and fortunately our partners are very, very happy and renewing and upselling on their packages and all of that good stuff. So you just don't have as many to sell to, so you don't want to lose them, and you have to make sure you're providing great value to them while they're on board with you. We're healthy. We're significantly healthier than we were a couple years ago, and a lot of that is because locally we're producing a lot better local revenue. So our ticket sales revenue is up the last 3 years. Our sponsorship revenue is up the last 3 years. So that's what we control, and we've got a staff here that's very focused on that and producing really good results. So, and we have an owner that's very resourceful for us and provides a lot of opportunity to us as well. So you can see that evidence by things like how much we're investing in the building for fan experience, and we're continuing to invest in the Moda Center. So it's the best place for fans to go see events. That's not stopping. We have a lot of projects going on right now, and it's a big part of our organization is how can we continue to improve the arena that our fans are coming to on a nightly basis. So you can only invest in your arenas and when you're a healthy business, and fortunately we're a healthy business right now. It's another great local Oregon company that we brought on board that we're happy to have as a partner, and they're going to be our presenting partner for training camp and preseason. So you can see things like their logo on our backdrop. They're going to have a logo on our practice jersey as well. And then we're going to announce a promotion during the season that is revolving around the Children's Hospital up there. So that, when I got here, we didn't have any partnerships with hospitals, and we now have 2, which is a great thing. And it just tells you if you, as an organization, can put stuff together that is unique and interesting, that no matter being in Portland or being in Los Angeles, there's people that want to advertise and partner, and we just have to be mindful of that, and that's a good example of a newer partnership that we're excited about.
Is there a chance that the NHL team is joining the family?
I say there's always a chance in everything in life, but there's nothing imminent. That's kind of been my standard answer on that. I think it's pretty apparent what the NHL is up to in terms of where they're going. But I still believe that the Moda Center is a great hockey venue. And if you just look at the stats, people in Oregon and Portland support their teams at levels that most communities don't. Whether you look at the Timbers, you look at the Thorns, you look at us, you look at the Ducks. Fan support is amazing here, and I think that's the absolute key to a successful franchise is having that. So could it work? Yeah, but there's nothing imminent on the NHL front right now. Yeah, the only update is that we're getting closer to the end of our deal, which, as you know, we have 2 seasons left on that. So we're going to start to have a lot of those conversations this season, which is exciting because this is one that I've been asked a lot since I've been here for 3 years. So my hope is that there will be updates on that front over the course of the season. And when we have updates on that front, we will definitely be letting our fans know. Yeah, I'm not going to get into the specifics of the contract, but obviously we are having conversations, and we have a good relationship with Comcast, and everyone knows that there's only 2 seasons left on our Comcast deal, so it's just smart business to start having conversations. There's a trend that a lot of these things start to happen early. If you look at the NBA national TV deal, it happened early. If you look at other deals that are up in other markets, a lot of times they happen early. So we're a good business, and they're a good partner, and we're going to have conversations about that ongoing. Thank you.